The Power of Deep Focus by Dandapani is a motivational and profound work that focuses on how to develop the power of focus to achieve success in our daily and professional lives. In this book, Dandapani, a well-known spiritual teacher, explores how deep focus can be the key to improving the overall quality of life and provides practical methods and techniques to help achieve this kind of sustained focus. The concept of deep focus. In today's world of technology and constant distractions, focusing on tasks has become one of the biggest challenges that individuals face. Dandapani describes deep focus as the ability to give your full and continuous attention to a specific task for extended periods without allowing anything else to distract you. This skill requires continuous training and mental development, and it is not just a passing ability, but a state of mind that people can learn and develop through regular practice. Deep focus, more than just performing tasks. Deep focus is more than just the ability to complete tasks quickly or efficiently. It represents a deep connection with oneself, where one becomes able to reach the highest levels of productivity and creativity. Dandapani points out that a person who can focus deeply on a task can achieve exceptional results, whether at work or in other aspects of life. This type of focus enhances self-awareness and helps an individual make better and more balanced decisions. The impact of technology on concentration. Through his book, Dandapani shows the negative impact of technology on the ability to focus deeply. Social media, smartphones, constant notifications all contribute to the decrease in the ability to focus. He points out that the human mind is not equipped to handle such huge amounts of information at once, which leads to mental distraction and easy loss of focus. Dandapani acknowledges the existence of these distractions, but offers practical solutions to deal with them through mental training and controlling the surrounding environment. Meditation as a tool for training concentration. Dandapani considers meditation to be one of the essential tools for developing deep concentration. Through meditation, a person can calm their mind, refine their thoughts, and increase their self-awareness. Although many people may see meditation as difficult or boring, Dandapani explains that meditation is one of the fastest ways to improve your ability to focus and interact with the world around you in a more conscious and calm way. Mindfulness meditation is a type of meditation that enhances a person's ability to be fully present in the moment. By practicing this type of meditation regularly, an individual can enhance their attention and achieve deep and sustained focus. Dealing with everyday distractions. In our modern world, there are many distractions that affect our ability to focus, such as constant notifications from smartphones, interactions on social media, and thoughts that attack our minds all the time. Dandapani points out that these types of distractions not only affect our ability to focus, but also impair our creativity. One solution he offers is time management techniques, such as breaking down time into specific periods to focus on important tasks with short breaks. The Pomodoro technique. Eliminating digital distractions. One technique that Dandapani discusses is turning off notifications on smartphones or disabling social media while working or focusing on a task. The book also encourages creating a quiet work environment where distractions such as noise or annoying people are minimized. By creating an environment that helps focus, performance can be improved and wasted time can be reduced. The role of mental energy and deep focus. One of the central concepts in the book is that deep focus is closely related to mental energy management. It is not enough to simply train the mind to focus, but we must also learn how to maintain high levels of mental energy. Dandapani notes that mental fatigue and distraction can impair the ability to focus, so it is important to give the mind breaks and provide it with the appropriate rest, such as good sleep and psychological comfort. Focus on the present moment. The present moment is the essence of deep focus. Dandapani explains that we often find ourselves immersed in thoughts about the future or past events. These thoughts can distract focus and reduce our ability to perform tasks efficiently. The book reinforces the importance of living in the present moment, as focusing fully on what is happening now helps the mind perform better. By constantly returning to the present moment, deep focus is achieved. Focus in personal relationships. Focus is not limited to work or projects only, but also extends to personal relationships. Dandapani explains how deep focus can contribute to enhancing interpersonal relationships. When an individual is fully focused while communicating with others, whether they are business partners or family members, this enhances the quality and depth of relationships. Deep listening and paying full attention to others builds a more understanding and respectful relationship. The role of work-life balance. Although focus is important at work, Dandapani emphasizes that deep focus must be balanced with personal life. People who cannot find this balance may feel exhausted or stressed. Therefore, it is essential to have time for rest, entertainment, and activities that restore mental and physical energy. Dandapani offers several ways to maintain this balance, such as allocating specific times for work and other times for enjoying life. Deep focus in the face of challenges. The book also points out the importance of deep focus in the face of difficulties and challenges. When faced with a difficult problem, a person must focus completely on solving the problem without allowing fear or doubt to interfere. This type of focus can help in finding innovative solutions and creativity in finding the best ways to deal with crises. Conclusion. The real power of deep focus. Dandapani concludes the book by emphasizing that deep focus is the ability to reach the best version of yourself. It is not just a tool for achieving success at work, but rather a lifestyle that helps improve the quality of life in general. By focusing on the present moment, controlling thoughts and feelings, and continuously training the mind, a person can achieve inner balance and external success. The book is a strong invitation to anyone seeking to achieve mental calm, creativity, and personal success by learning the skill of deep focus. And it provides practical tools and techniques that help turn this idea into a daily reality. Here are some stories that Dandapani mentions in his book, The Power of Deep Focus, which he uses to illustrate the concepts he discusses. 1. Story 1. Focus on the higher purpose. At the beginning of the book, Dandapani tells a story of one of his students who was having a hard time focusing on personal goals due to constant distraction. This student worked in a stressful and unmotivating job, and he felt that his life was heading towards a boring routine, suffering from a lack of purpose and direction. Whenever he tried to focus on certain tasks, he found himself busy thinking about other things or getting distracted by unimportant things. Dandapani suggested that this person needed to redefine his goals in a deeper and more meaningful way. The student began daily deep focus exercises by dividing his day into specific periods for the task or higher purpose he was trying to achieve. For example, after the student decided to set aside time to do something of greater value, such as helping others or balancing work and family, he began to feel a significant improvement in the quality of his life. He noticed that his ability to focus increased significantly, and he was able to get rid of the feeling of futility and distraction. This story illustrates how deep focus can give life meaning and purpose. 2. The second story, meditation as a tool for concentration. In the book, Dandapani shares his personal experience with meditation as an effective tool for improving mental focus. He mentions how he himself started practicing meditation at a very young age, and how it had profound effects on his mental focus and psychological state. After learning that the mind needs constant training, he began incorporating meditation into his day on a daily basis, where he set aside time to sit in a quiet place and practice meditation. In addition to his personal experience, Dandapani also tells the story of one of his friends who was having difficulty meditating. At first, his friend would find himself distracted by thoughts during meditation sessions and was unable to fully focus on breathing or be present in the moment. After some guidance, his friend began to notice a noticeable change in his ability to focus, and he began to sense mental calm. Over time, meditation became an essential part of his day, and he began to notice a significant improvement in the quality of his sleep and his ability to focus in his work and daily life. The story suggests that meditation is not just a tool for reducing stress, but an effective way to train the mind to focus deeply. 3. Story 3. Challenge digital distractions. Dandapani tells the story of a friend of his who was addicted to technology, especially social media. This person was spending a lot of time checking notifications, reading the news, and responding to emails. He noticed that his professional and personal life was starting to be severely affected by the constant distractions, making it impossible for him to complete tasks effectively or achieve his personal goals. Dandapani advised him to follow distraction management techniques, such as allocating fixed periods of time to check social media and emails, while dedicating the remaining time to focusing deeply on work or his personal life. He also advised him to activate the Do Not Disturb mode on his phone while working, and to reduce the number of times he checks notifications. Despite the difficult start, this person began to notice a significant improvement in his personal and professional performance, and he was able to complete tasks faster and with higher quality. This story reflects the extent to which digital distractions affect the ability to focus, and how a person can regain control of his focus by changing his digital habits. 4. Story 4. Focusing on the present moment. One of the most inspiring stories in the book is about a person who was constantly thinking about the past and the future, which made him lose his focus on the present moment. He blamed himself for old decisions and was constantly worried about the future. This kind of thinking led to his mind being distracted and losing his ability to perform current tasks. Dandapani showed him practical techniques for focusing on the present moment, such as practicing deep breathing and focusing on the 5 senses at each moment, and reminding him that focusing on the present moment is the only way to live a meaningful and effective life. The person began to apply these techniques and began to notice how focusing on the present moment enhances his productivity and emotional state. The story highlights that living in the present is one of the basic keys to deep focus, and that focusing on what is happening now gives a person the strength to deal with any challenges. Conclusion. The stories that Dandapani tells in his book are not just examples to illustrate his concepts, but rather living experiences on how to apply deep focus in daily life. Through these stories, the book shows how deep focus is not just a skill that can be learned, but a way of life that makes a fundamental difference in how we approach everyday challenges.